Hi, my name is Corbin Blakemore, and welcome back to the Real NC Estate, where we talk about all things real estate. Today we'll be meeting with 3 of our agents from 3 different divisions of our company. We have Emily Collins with Pickett Sprouse Commercial Real Estate, Stacy Sloan with our residential division, and Chris Hawks from our property management division. To start us off, why don't you tell us a little bit about what it is that you do?
So in property management, we're the middleman between the owners and the tenants. We try and provide excellent customer service to those tenants. We handle maintenance calls, processing their rent checks, handling financials for the owners. We get pulled in a lot of different directions.
What I like to do is say that I'm a mix of a variety of clients, being first-timers or move-ups, and I enjoy the aspect of all of it, including investors. A lot of investment going on in our area, and I like to stay in touch with everything that's going on in the area.
In our Hillsborough, Orange County market, many of our clients are investors. They are small business owners. They are folks who are just looking to get started in the business world. They're entrepreneurs. So we work on marketing those spaces and keeping their revenue.
What do you think all 3 roles have in common between commercial, residential, and property management?
All of our divisions, it makes our whole real estate market go around. There's always going to be renters, there are always going to be landowners, there's always going to be business owners. You have to have residents in the area to be able to patron the commercial spaces.
I think the 3 that they do have in common is that everyone has a desire for something, whether it be commercial, rental, or purchasing a home. There's a value with each one. It's nice that we are under one company that can help each of those because they're all different. It's really nice that we're all together, we work well together.
What are some examples of when these 3 divisions interact?
So an example of when the 3 divisions overlap, recently we had an investor that came to an agent at Pickett Sprouse and wanted to buy a commercial property. And when they closed on that property, the owner needed someone to manage the property. So the agent at Pickett Sprouse came down and introduced myself to this new owner. And we got together and were able to manage the property for them. In other ways, we'll have renters that will rent for a number of years and then they get ready to buy, and we're able to turn them over to an agent that is a really good fit for them and their personality and where they want to be.
Yeah, I think that if they are renting from our company and they make that decision, or they're able now to purchase a home, they're going to have the experience from our property management side to feel comfortable with coming over to the next person, which is myself.
In your own words, how integral is residential, commercial, property management, real estate to the overall Triangle market?
Our real estate industry contributes a great percentage to the gross domestic product in the Triangle, with jobs, with the housing starts, all of those things. It really contributes to the health and the wealth of our economy here in the Triangle.
With technology making it easier for the average consumer to get real estate information, websites and apps have altered people's perspective on the real estate industry. What are some things that you think technology has done right, and where are there some complications?
Absolutely. I think that the technology that we do have out there is fantastic. I use it. I tell my buyers and sellers to use it. However, you still need that in-touch person, the realtor that is going to walk you through the process, because even though they can do lots of stuff online, they're not going to get all the answers. They're not going to know the timelines, the deadlines. There's so much behind the scenes that's involved. It's very easy with technology to find the homes and to post listings and pictures, and that's fantastic, but there's a whole other side of real estate that people, need to understand from their realtor as to what the steps are and how they would definitely see that it's not just on your computer that you can go through a transaction and not need us as realtors.
Well, for property management, I think the big tech has been a great place for us to market properties. It also has caused some confusion where some nefarious people out there like to take our listings and place them out there on some sites like they're the owners. So we have to be very, very careful with fraud. That is very prevalent right now, and technology makes it easy for some of these people to go ahead and take advantage of that.
What would you say are some of the most rewarding aspects of what you do?
I love being able to help folks in their different seasons of their business. So you've got the, just full of fire, spirited entrepreneurs, and they are just eager to, eager for success, and we've got to find space that suits them. And then you've got the season of entrepreneur who has been doing really well, they're very successful, and they're in growth stage, so they need even more space. Then you have the folks who are looking to retire from their business. So they may need to downsize, they may need to transition that to a new owner.
For me, the most rewarding is seeing a young couple, and they are just starting out and they're getting their first home, and they can't be more excited, and they think this is the best part of their world. And then they start having a family and they realize there's more parts to their world that they couldn't imagine. And so it's rewarding because I have quite a few clients that call me back, and I call them friends too, because I watch their families grow, and that is probably my biggest reward.
That is one of the greatest feelings, is when you help somebody go from a renter to a homeowner. And I remember one woman that I helped, she was a renter, and she bought her first house, and she called up after Christmas and said they had their first Christmas dinner together as a family. Just different things, but the trust factor, and just to see for that family being the first one in her family to purchase a home, and then a couple years later to see how much that home increased in value and the wealth that she was building for her family.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we hope to see you again for a future episode of The Real NC Estate. Again, if there's any other topics you'd like to hear more about, feel free to comment below, and we'll be happy to create that for you and get those questions answered for you. Thank you again for joining us. Have a great day.